Hello everybody and welcome to episode 10 of The Rebuild with Tottenham Hotspur. Today we take on Arsenal at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in hopefully what's going to be a New Year's cracker for you. We have some news to talk about though. Let's dive into it. And we start today in the departure lounge where one player is definitely on his way out and there are a couple of others that are probably going to join him in the January window. So Ben Davies asked for a new challenge. He's joining Inter tomorrow for £22 million. Obviously, he won't be involved today. Don't want to risk injury with his new challenge in Italy. In fact, it's £22 million for a 30-year-old defender is a very good price, and we will look to bring another defender in because there is an issue with Sergio Reguilon. His work permit has expired. Can't renew it unless we give him a silly amount of money. So what we have decided to do, we are going to loan him out with an option to buy for the club that wants to take him. Ajax are one of the clubs involved in that, so we'll see how that develops. Harry Winks is obviously at the end of his contract at the end of the season. I'm trying to loan him out and try and get a bit of wage off the bill, if you like, before the summer. But I think we are on a forlorn chase to get him out the door, and Dane Scarlett looks like he's going to join Derby on loan for the rest of the season because we've done a bit of business ourselves. Because we have jumped in first to bring in Ricardo Horta. He has joined us from Braga for £26 million. That was his release clause. There were a lot of other clubs circling, including Newcastle, Juventus, Manchester United, I think, were on that list as well. So I thought, no, let's go for it. We've had an increase in the transfer budget, so I went, no, £26 million on the table. Let's take him. He looks really, really good. He may well be involved today, but he has only just signed. So I don't like to do that, but we might put him on the bench and see what happens. So following the draw with Liverpool last time around, we beat Leicester by 3-0. A goal from Yves Bissouma, Ramos and Heung-min Son securing the win over the Foxes. And we completed a pretty good Christmas programme for us as we beat Brighton by 1-0. Harry Kane coming off the bench to score the goal. So we know about the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. The Premier League is where we're focusing on today. So it's 4 points still, the gap after the Christmas programme. Manchester City have made their way up into third and are closing in on us. So that is very dangerous for us. But we look very comfortable at the moment for at least getting European football back at the lane next season. Maybe Champions League, but we need to keep it going. Arsenal will be looking to close the gap on the top four. 4 defeats so far this season for Arsenal. One of them was against us. Can we make it 5? Let's have a look at the teams. So here are the 2 starting teams for this game against Arsenal. As Carrick starts in goal for us. Porro, Romero, Akanji, Udogie, Bentancur, Dewsbury Hall, Kulusevski, Reina, Son with Kane up front. Horta is on the bench. And they've given him the number 13. Hopefully that won't be a bit of bad luck for him. As Arsenal start with Ramsdale in goal. White, Saliba, Kuroa, Zinchenko, Jorginho, Odegaard, Xhaka, Saka, Martinelli with Gabriel Jesus leading the line. So we hammered them at the Emirates earlier in the season. Can we do the same at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? That would be very nice indeed, wouldn't it? See, that draw with Liverpool last time around keeps us in touching distance of them, and we've had a good Christmas so far. Can we start the new year with a bang? Let's go. Come on. It's Arsenal to get us off and underway. They don't have a good record at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, do Arsenal? It's got a little bit closer down the years, obviously, as the two sides have come together. We don't often win at the Emirates, but we do most of the time win at the Tottenham Stadium now. Still feels weird calling it the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, not White Hart Lane. Son has got a corner. Can he find a teammate? He can towards the back post, can he? No. Kuroi heads it away. Not sure how you say that one, so we're going to say it as quickly as we can to try and avoid saying it wrong. Romero into Kulusevski, nice ball to Son, through to Harry Kane, and he's offside, but it's a good finish though. Saka sends the ball long. We're going to win that header quite easily. Romero heads it down for Reina. Akanji once more. Dewsbury Hall plays it on to Udogie. A left back will be a priority in January, although if Hernandez plays out on the left, we might have to bring in another centre back. We'll see what happens. Dewsbury Hall going to the far post looking for Kulusevski, heads it wide. But the squad is definitely starting to look a lot better. We've got rid of most of the deadwood. And now we're starting to get rid of players that I didn't really want to get rid of, to be fair. Ben Davies was one that I was kind of hoping to keep hold of. But he asked for a new challenge, and I am not one to stand in the way of people wanting to leave. They want to go, let's let them go. The Sun has got the ball. Can he find anybody? It's a good tackle from Saliba. Had to get that right. Sun goes to Dewsbury Hall on the edge. Gets another shot away. It's blocked behind for a corner. Rayner with a free kick. Might have a direct shot at goal. No, he doesn't. He chips it in towards the box. Romero will pick that up. Needs a bit of support out there. Swings it back in himself, though. Headed away. Saka's picked up a knock. He heads it on. Dewsbury Hall will pick that up. He got time. Keenan in towards Porro again. Kulusevski on that right-hand side. Plays it into Rayner. Back to Kulusevski. Will he swing it over? No, he go back into Rayner again. Porro, nice bit of play around the box, but we've got to try and penetrate them somehow. Bentancur coming inside the penalty area. Porro. Rayner again. Bentancur. Someone. Oh, he's down. He's down. It's not a penalty. It's definitely not a penalty. But he's giving it straight back to Zinchenko. Thank you very much. Dewsbury Hall. Will he get a shot away? Well, oh, he's getting closer. That's unlucky. Dogi with the throw. Rayner. Dogi swings it towards the back post. Headed away by Martinelli. Picked up by Gabriel Jesus. It's a poor touch, though. So we keep the pressure on. It's all us at the moment. Kulusevski back into Porro. Find the ball across Pedro. Needs a bit of support. As Jorginho takes the ball away from him. Arsenal looking to break out, but we are getting back in numbers. Gabriel Jesus is up the line. But look at the white shirts around him. Literally surrounding him. Romero coming forward. Forgetting he's a defender. Dewsbury Hall. Looking for Heung-min Son. Can he find a teammate? He finds a low cross and he's in from Rayner. Off the underside of the bar and in. We have dominated the first 37 minutes. And we quite rightly are in front. Because the press is on. As soon as Arsenal got out, we surrounded the ball. We won it back. Heung-min Son with a bit of quality on this left-hand side. Ball in. Just needed to guide the ball in to Rayner. And he has done that. And that's what we wanted. Goal before half-time. I mean, admittedly, in the away game, it was already over by this point. So they're doing better than what they did at the Emirates or Arsenal. As Martinelli's in behind. I shouldn't laugh too hard. Not yet. Pedro Porro will get that away. Heung-min Son coming down the left-hand side. Trying to terrorise once more. Go on, son. Plays it into Rayner, who's come alive in recent weeks. And that is over the bar. But he's definitely worth the investment we're going to pay in the summer. Absolutely. And that is half-time. We lead by a goal to nil. We have dominated it. Only the 2 shots on target to show for it. Keenan Dewsbury Hall was on a one-man mission at one point. All the shots were coming from him. But we do have the lead. Let's back it up. Fabio Vieira is on for Bukayo Saka. So will that mean a change in shape? No, I think Vieira just slots in where Saka's come out of. As Harry Kane's inside the penalty area at the start of the second half and it's cleared away. An early second goal would be priceless for us. Do what Liverpool didn't do to us. Rayner with the shot. It's blocked. Kulusevski will pick it up. Zinchenko tries to take it away. In. Rayner again! And he's got a second goal! But I think VAR is going to look at it. But I'm thinking it's alright. To me, it looked fine. To the naked eye. But it's been disallowed. Arsenal just haven't got a foothold in the game at all. We've been brilliant so far. Let's keep it going. Heung-min Son with the corner. Can we find anybody? No. Saliba heads it away. Dogi has cut inside, but Son has covered the space pretty well and is continuing to do so. And he's won the ball back. He's having a really good game, Heung-min Son, so far today. He likes this fixture, to be fair. Bentancur looking for Kulusevski. Looking for Heung-min Son. Has he got in behind? He has got in behind. Can he find Harry Kane in the centre? Can he find Rayner instead? No, he can find Ben White instead. But they haven't got clear, and Ramsdale whacks it down the field. That was very cool, calm and collected from Arsenal. Probably shouldn't have been, given we had the amount of players in the penalty area we had. Bentancur has picked it up. Kulusevski looking early for Harry Kane. He's broken the offside trap to make it 2 over Ramsdale and in. Just like that, 2-0 in the 53rd minute. Harry Kane on the mark again. And Dejan Kulusevski with a wonderful ball in behind. There is no question of VAR being needed this time. What a ball this is. Beats the offside trap fairly easily. And that is 2. Praise them. Another change for Arsenal. Trossard is coming on. As they look to try and get themselves back in the game. Kulusevski's looking pretty tired. So Hotter, get yourself ready. You might well be on in a few minutes, son, for a debut. As Dogi comes down the left-hand side. We find a ball into the area. Will we find Harry Kane? And he heads it wide. Dogi. Reina into Dewsbury Hall. Looking over the top for Kulusevski. Will he find a ball into the centre? Will he look for a bit of support? He'll find Reina instead, and that's 3. Giovanni Reina with a double. And Arsenal collapsing once again. You love to see it. 7 goals, 4 now, none against at this point. And we've still got to play them in the FA Cup. It's been a wonderful display this afternoon. Reina has a double. Slides it into the net. Cool as you like. But we are going to make a couple of changes as Arsenal make the same. Kulusevski is going to come off. We are going to give Hotter a debut. It's the right thing to do. In a calm situation like we're in. Bentancur is going to come off as well. Oliver Skip is going to come on. Plays it across, but it's a poor ball. Nketiah will not get there. Son flicks it forward and gives it straight back to Arsenal. Fellas, we've been playing with a high intensity for nearly 70 minutes. Need to try and slow it down a little bit, I guess. But we are back into shape. And Arsenal are going to try and pick their way through. Trossard. Will he find a cross into the centre? He will. He'll find Nketiah, but we block him out. Just got to keep the back door shut. Lokongo. Looking through to Odegaard. Jorginho. Swarming around them again. The press is so good. Zinchenko with the ball over. Akanji gets it clear. Reina on a hat-trick. Tries to get us going the other way. Hotter's gone. But he plays it to the other side to Dewsbury Hall. Reina picks it up. Hotter with his first touch on a live comm. Tries to play it over and it's cleared away. Akanji wins the header though. Skip will pick it up. Keepers tick it over. Dewsbury Hall. Reina. Through to Pedro Porro. We are playing some wonderful football. As he plays it through for Reina and he's put it over the bar. That was the moment for him. Trying to come cross-field and he's just tapped it away. Poor touch. Dewsbury Hall. Here comes the counter. Son plays it through to Harry Kane. Give it to Hotter. Oh, Harry Kane will go through on goal himself. And Zinchenko manages to get it clear. Hammer Ramsdale with a very good save, to be fair. Dewsbury Hall, he's had a great game today. Let's get him off. And bring on Copper Myers for the last few minutes. And Heung-min Son is going to come off. Richarlison's going to come on for him. And do you know what? I'm even going to take Harry Kane off. Gonzalo Ramos is going to come on. That's when you know the game is won. When Harry Kane is sitting down on the sideline. The game is won. Can we get another? Just to rub it in. Hotter looking through for Harry Kane before he comes off the pitch. Can he score? No, it will go behind for a corner. That will be the last action from HK today. Huracan, he's had nothing to do. I mean, you might as well have grabbed a magazine. Or an e-book. Seems it's 2023. Oh, Fabio Vieira's got the ball though. Plays it into Nketiah. Not like this. And it's cleared over the bar. Into 4 added minutes. The North London Derby double is up and coming. Can we just keep the door shut for this final minute and a half? Tomiyasu plays it into White. I mean, there are 11 white shirts back behind the ball. Zinchenko into Jorginho. Trying to break out with Hotter. Lokongo into Jorginho. Looking through as Kanji shuts the door. Can we spring forward? Hotter. Come on, Ricardo. Coming down the right-hand side. Can he find a ball? He can find a ball to Richarlison. It's saved by Ramsdale. I think we're going to like Hotter. Fabio Vieira coming down the right. Can he find a ball into the area? No, Copper Myers will take that away. Give him a little dance, and that should be enough. Reina, man of the match for me today. Been superb. Richarlison with the ball inside the centre circle. And that is it. Full-time whistle, Tottenham 3, Arsenal 0. We have done the double over our North London neighbours. They didn't even have a shot on target. That's very, very poor. Huracan, he did have an e-book after all. And coupled with results earlier in the day, i.e. Manchester City beating Liverpool, we close to within a point again of the Anfield Club. Obviously, Manchester City are starting to make their way up the table. They're only 5 points off the top now. Arsenal have slipped, not in position, but they have slipped in points terms because Chelsea have beaten Aston Villa. And Wolves have climbed out of the bottom three. So we will make some headway during January and see what we can do in the transfer market, and players going out and all that business. So we'll take on Aston Villa, we'll do those 2 legs with Wolves, the FA Cup visit to the Emirates, and a home game with Nottingham Forest, before we come back for a trip to the King Power to take on Leicester. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.